That's a pretty powerful thing to be saying. That's a pretty substantial thing to be saying, honestly, is to relate every single issue a person has in their life to a lack of connection with God, right? Um, and if you had told me this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, I would have called you crazy for actually stating that. I would have said that you're fanatical, you're delusional. I would have said that, no, I just need these things. And, when I was in a mindset that money would fix things, you couldn't have told me that was true, that a connection with a power greater than myself was what was going to restore me to sanity. What was going is what was going to actually help me rebuild the life I needed to rebuild, to heal the wounds that I had, to help me re-engage and reorient to this world that I had such a problem with. But now I read something like that, and it has a profound effect on me. It resonates deeply for me now because I know it to be true. It's been true from my experience. All these things that I would have told you had nothing to do with God had everything to do with God. And that's the amazing part, is I didn't even know. I didn't even know that's what was going on, right? And it gets into why it's important for people to have had this spiritual experience themselves when they're actually going on to help. Gets into that here in just a minute. We'll talk about it, but because he goes into next, he goes into how social work is beginning to evolve, and they use this case method, right? And where they just take an entire individual, look at him in a holistic and entire way, and say, hey, what can we help with, right? And this social work style was developed. They were doing this in the 1930s, right? We think we're so new and new age, and we're trying all of these fresh new ideas, so advanced ideas, creative ways to engage with people, right? And they were doing it 95 years ago. The case method, which is pretty much just person-centered care today.